Mostly.
Let me click this. I'll tell you. It means like time sequence.
Have some more friends waiting to be admitted.
Izani, you be spending 15 minutes, yeah?
There's going to be a bunch of us here.
Okay, so you see at the YouTube, right? It's already there.
YouTube udah masuk.
All right, shall we start?
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hi, Teacher Shah.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Will be my first session with kids actually. First Zoom session with kids and first talking in front of kids. Hi everyone, good morning. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Waalaikumsalam. Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, shall we start, everybody? You're ready, yeah?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, where's my moderator? Okay, tak apa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good morning, everybody. Thank you
Waalaikumsalam.
for
Good morning.
Good morning.
Right.
Good morning.
Thank you for taking your time on this nice Saturday morning. All right. Inshallah, what we have here will be a very interesting topic to start off with our We Ocean Warriors program. All right. So you can see that poster. All right. So you are all participating, inshallah, all right, in this very interesting short story writing competition. All right, with the theme of marine conservation. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. My name is Izani. All right, I'm going to share my screen right now, and we'll start off with a simple PowerPoint. Okay, hold on one second. All right. Okay, can you see my screen, everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so this is the program that we're doing. All right, it's called WOW. All right, WOW is short for We Ocean Warriors. So my challenge to you kids and children out there, all right, is for you to be warriors, to think of yourself as warriors, to think of yourself like Raya, the dragon movie, Moana, all right, that movie. So that's the characters that we want you to feel and embrace. Okay, that's the characters that we want you to bring out in your creativity. Okay, so this project, all right, is in collaboration with a lot of partners, all great partners that we have. All right, and I'm going to go through those partners a bit later. All right, so first of all, you see that big nice fish in the middle of the logo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's a fish.
Yeah. That's our champion. It's called billfish.
Whoa.
Okay, that's a billfish. Is our champion. So your first assignment after this whole one session is over is to do some research on billfish, is to do some research on conservation, all right, and come up with your cool essay. Okay. All right. So this is the objective that we want you to achieve. All right. First is to write a short story. All right. It has to be between 800 to 1,000 words. All right, in English. Okay. And this challenge is for Malaysian school children. All right. So for you guys, all right, between the age of 12 to 17. Okay. And your essay must be original. All right, not cut and paste from somewhere. Okay. All right, and must be fictional, meaning it can be up to your creativity. Okay, it can be up to your creativity, but you must go with the theme of marine life conservation. Okay, so that is the main topic, all right, that you have to put it in your essay. Okay, so when
Excuse me, teacher.
yes,
Must my story be about the billfish?
not necessary. All right,
Okay, thank
not
you.
necessary. So it's marine life conservation. Okay, billfish is our focus, for this year, right? But your essay may not necessarily be about billfish. It's up to your creativity. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good question. Okay. So, what is the benefit from this program? Okay, this is an 8 weeks program. So it will finish 31st August 2021. Okay, so within these 8 weeks, we hope, right, number one, you will develop a good reading comprehension skills, all right, research skills and writing skills, right, because you have to go through online and find all the materials. Okay, number two, you have to do planning. You develop planning skills and communication skills, like today, all right, one of the sessions that we have, all right, is today, and we have 7 more sessions. So we have a few experts coming in. All right, we have a few of our TOEFL master trainers, all right, that will guide you and give you good ideas, good feedback, all right, tips on writing. All right, so very, very fun stuff. We have our editors that's coming in that will help you. If you have some of your essay already half written, or you have some ideas of your essay, you can post that questions or your writer's block, as they call it, to our editorial team. Right? They can respond and say, oh, maybe you want to try this, or maybe you want to try that. Okay. We want to see you demonstrate your creative skills in your essay. And the best part is this: the best 50 essays, all right, we will publish in a book.
Ooh.
So that book will have your name in it. So it will be a real physical book. All right.
That will be intriguing.
Yes, that will be very, very cool, because you have your own name. Imagine, how old are you, Wani? How Wani?
12.
12. So imagine at 12 years old, you have your own book already. Is it? And that book will live your entire life. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yes, so that's what we want to do. All right. For those who do not make it to the best 50, there will be an ebook. Okay, so don't despair. All right. For those who do not make it to the best 50, it will be an ebook. But the best 50, you actually have your own hard copy book. All right. Then this objective, the benefits also, we want to expose you and made aware of the importance of marine life conservation. You know, in this world, we do not live on our own. All right, whatever we do impacts our environment. Whatever we do impacts our ocean. You see, and water is the biggest source of life. Can, right? So we have to be aware, and we have to understand the importance of the world we share. All right, and how do we conserve our natural resources, and which is a very critical resources, very important resources. Right? Without water, we won't get oxygen. We won't be able to breathe. So the whole ecosystem needs to be, protected. And lastly, now is COVID time. So, COVID news are very boring. COVID news is very sad. All right. COVID news
I don't even watch COVID news.
Don't even watch the COVID news. Yeah. So, but we want to see the other side of it. We want you to feel like warrior. We want you to have that warrior feeling in you. Okay. We want you to step up. All right. Feel like a warrior, be like a warrior, and use that idea, use that persona. I know whether you are Captain America, whether you are Spider-Man, all right, whether you are Moana, all All right.
Yeah.
So be that persona and put it in your writing skills.
Okay.
All right. So that's that's the benefit that we want to see. Okay. So these are our partners. All right. We have to say thank you to our partners. Firstly is Melcons. All right. There's a Marine Life Conservation Society. So they are our domain expert. All right. And they're also the event organizer for the Royal Billfish competition.
Woo.
Okay. So we have also the Shake Book Projects. All right. This is a good friend of ours that brings in the editorial team. All right. And the book publisher. Okay. So if you have heard of a book called Seven Doors. All right, so this is
my uncle have one copy.
so we're working with Shake Book Projects, all right, for something similar, all right, with the Seven Doors concept on this, all right. And another partner that we have is TOEFL. So TOEFL is the world's largest testing provider in English, all right. So if you have to take the TOEFL proficiency test, all right, so these are the guys that actually produce the test and gives you the cert. All right, so TOEFL is providing the master trainers. So we have some cool Malaysian teachers who are master trainers, who are really experts and fun in their classes. And also TOEFL give gifts, all right, for the best 50. All right, there's lots of gifts that we're gonna have from TOEFL. Okay, so get ready. All right, and for today, all right, get ready, and these are the sessions that we're going to have, the presenters that we have today. All right, so I've done my part. All right, after this we have Encik Munir. All right, we'll talk about the conservation, the domain expert. Then we have Dr. Fuad, who is also an expert, all right, on conservation. All right, and Encik Hafiz, all right, will share with you on billfish as well. Okay, so let me stop right now. If you have any questions, do post them. All right, I'll stop right now and hand over to the moderator and also Cik Muni. Okay. Okay, Munir, can you take over?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Someone is waiting in the waiting room.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone and good morning.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hi.
Good morning.
My name is Munir Kasman Abdul Hamid from Melcon. First, let me pull up my slide that we want to share with you this morning. Please be gentle with me this morning because this is my first time talking to kids in my presentation. It's a new experience for me this morning.
Oh, nice.
It's also a new experience for everyone, I think. Nobody have done this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit slow here. Okay, everyone can see my slide now?
Yes.
Yes, but I
It's
see
still
it's still
loading.
black.
It's still
It is saying
It's
sharing
still
screen right
loading,
now.
you know.
I know that most of you are not able to go to the beach right now because of MCO, sorry. So I put picture of beach in Kuantan, which is in fact right in front of my house. To share with you guys.
The slide is not, it's still blank.
Oh, still blank?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
I see it.
Oh my god, that
I
looks
see
so
it.
cool.
Oh, I
Okay.
want to go in the water.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. So today, what we try to do is we try to introduce Melcon and how we come about and what do we do and what we plan to do. And the partners that we have for this project is with us now is from University Islam Antarabangsa, Malaysia, Islamic International University, IUM, INOCEAN, Institute of Oceanography and Maritime Studies. Dr. Fad will be with us as well today. And then we will also be sharing some information about Billfish and the competition, Royal Pahang Billfish International Challenge, which is the biggest event in Pahang in Malaysia for international fishing. Okay, so first, let me just recap. Let me just highlight the objective of our discussion today. We will introduce WOW. WOW, I think Izani already shared with you.
Yep.
What is WOW is all about. But what we want to tell you is how we come to work with WOW. Okay.
Okay.
WOW. The reason we work with WOW because we want to bring awareness to the people, and the best target for conservation is kids, school children, because they will be the future leaders. And some of you here may be the next future Prime Minister. So we hope by your involvement in this program, you can help set up policy that will benefit marine conservation, that will protect billfish, protect turtle, protect stingrays and all the creatures in the world. So Melcon collaborated with a lot of agencies. We have been working with enforcement, research, as well as Jabatan Perikanan. Next, we will try to cover marine conservation. Marine conservation will be explained by Dr. Fuad from INOCEAN, because they are the subject matter. They will tell you what they have done, what we have done, and what can be done. And the last we'll be talking about billfish and sport fishing and RVBIC. Okay. You see down there, there's a picture of hook.
Yeah.
Any one of you know the story about this hook?
These are fishing hooks.
These are fishing hook, and some of these hook are good for fish, some are not so good for fish. So this one will be covered later, inshallah. Okay, who we are? My name is Munir Kasman. Encik Hafiz is our secretary, and Encik Jamal is with us today as well, our treasurer from Melcom, and we have the fishing expert, Saudara Umbai. He is the founder of a lot of fishing competition in Malaysia. If you ask your dad who likes fishing, chances he will know about Umbai. Okay. Okay, story behind Melcoms. We started by organizing a fishing event, Royal Pahang Billfish International Challenge. As the name shown, the royal because the pattern for this event is the person on the right. Who knows who is he? Who's the guy who holding the fish?
I don't know.
That's our Yandi Pato.
I don't know. Wait, really?
Yes. Yes.
Is that a real fish or is that
Yeah.
different fish?
So he is the patron for this event, fishing event. Last year we have about 14 countries participated.
I never knew that part.
Okay,
Nobody informed me.
you get to know later. Okay, and then we will identify during RVBIC, we have done some observation, we have done some investigation, and we found out that there's a what we call a threat to billfish population in Malaysia. The number of billfish catch during our competition was reduced from 400 plus in 2016 to 219, to 200 plus in 2019. It's about 70% decline in numbers. But we don't catch and carry the fish home, the billfish home. We catch, we tag, and we release. Why we tag? You know?
So you can recognize it if you ever catch it again?
You mean like an IC number for fish?
Only in grocery store and school.
I can't hear you. Come again? Never mind. Okay, the reason we tag the fish because every time people catch the same fish, they will notice there is a tag on the fish, and we will record it. So we know where the fish goes, because the fish, they move from North Sea to Malaysia, to Australia, to New Zealand. So Malaysia is only a pit stop or rest area. You can look at it. Huh? So we have to provide a good rest area, good restaurant for the fish, a good toilet for the fish, so that they can come here and stop and play in our water between the month of April to October every year. If you cannot provide good food for them, you cannot provide good ocean condition for them, it's too what do you call, insufficient oxygen for them to breathe in our water, they will not come to Malaysia. Okay. And then after we notice that there are problems with the numbers of fish, a number of deer fish in Malaysia, we identify what things need to be done. We list out what things needs to be done in order for us to tackle this problem. This is like a standard problem solving action that we are doing. Next is we find out who can help us to get this thing done. So we talk to LKIM. Anyone know what LKIM is?
I'm not that sure what that is.
Okay.
Same. I'm not very that sure with names.
Okay.
Like
LKIM is Lembaga Kemajuan Ikan Malaysia. They look after the fish that we Lembaga Kemajuan Ikan Malaysia. So every single fish that we caught for consumption, they are the one who are responsible for it, to regulate the rules and everything. Jabatan Perikanan, everybody knows, everybody can guess what they do. And then APMN is our maritime. These are marine police, the police that goes after illegal boats that ventured into our ocean, which steal our fish and then bring back to their country. APMN is the one you see on the news catching that guy on the ocean. You see illegal boats from Vietnam, from Indonesia, even from China lately. APMN is the enforcement group, the enforcement team who protect our ocean and our reserve. And then we also talk to Tourism Malaysia, because RPDRC, Royal Pacific International Challenge, is actually a tourism event. So we work with state government via Tourism Pahang. So you see, when we have problem, we have to find people who can help us to tackle the problem. We have to be able to identify the right people and be specific on what they need to do to help us. Okay. After that, we talk to all these people. We realize that there is we have association who champion turtle, WWF. No? They have an agenda to protect turtle in Malaysia. We have Reef Check, organization called International Organization Reef Check. The name is. So Reef Check, they focus on reef, but nobody is looking after billfish. So we decided to form MELCON last year. MELCON stands for Marine Life Conservation Society, Pahang, in Pahang. Marine, MA, Life and Conservation as a society. So that's what that's how MELCON come into picture. So when we start working on this, we realize that we are not the expert on this subject. So we identify local university. And then we get to know Dr. Fuad, who is very passionate and expert in ocean. So we get Inocean to help us, and we are fortunate enough to have to be able to get Inocean to identify what can be done in order for us to have to ensure that the billfish will stay with us. So there are 7 research that Inocean will be doing. There are ongoing research they do, like they're taking sample of fish from landing jetty to study their stomach content, to study what their diet, no? To study whether they have eggs in it, whether they are breeding. So Inocean help us in terms of technical. Next is we need to bring awareness, as I mentioned earlier, to the people. And one of the program is WOW. We work with Test Malaysia through this WOW program, and we hope we can share and we can bring some real warrior from among the participants. Like I said earlier, some of you may become ministers, some of you become policy makers. So hopefully by exposure at younger age, you will appreciate this. By the way, this billfish, the biggest billfish landed in Malaysia.
Whoa.
The weight is about 300 kg.
It's as big as the person.
How
Bigger.
tall? How tall is the
How tall or how long? How long?
how long? Yeah, how long is this
How long is the
fish?
fish? About 2 meters maybe.
It's even bigger than my desk.
Of course, your weight that doesn't weigh 300 kg, right? Okay, next. This slide is about billfish in Rompin. The event is happened in Rompin, Pahang, near Pulau Tioman. More people are familiar with Pulau Tioman. Most people are familiar with Pulau Tioman. Rompin is where you need to take boat to go to Pulau Tioman. So between April and October is fishing season. Okay, this is why we need to conserve. You see in this picture, this from the small size, the baby billfish. This one is sailfish. You see why they call it sailfish, because they have sails at the top of the
They're
back.
so small.
Yeah, this is when they are small. Okay.
It's too adorable.
Okay. This is what we did in the past and what we will continue to do. We discussed with tagging a company that help us with the tagging of the fish. We have engaged with local community in Rompin, JKK, Persatuan Penduduk. We have a college community. They help us with preparing food for our event when we did RPBIC. We have all these people to help us. We are fortunate because most of them are very cooperative. So, like I mentioned earlier, we have APMN here helping us with enforcement. They said if once we pass the act to protect the fish, they will go and chase after boat who bring the fish into offshore. Okay. So from this picture, there's an engagement with sports, Minister of Sport, Tourism, and MD of our Menteri Besar Pahang. Okay. Okay, this one is maybe not for the kids, but this tells us why we want to do this, because in other country, Costa Rica, they have made 600 million US dollars a year from billfish fishing. Okay, this is what we plan to do. Okay, I still have 2 minutes, I think, before to wrap up. Okay, what we plan to do, with technical research is ongoing. We are doing a publicity for billfish. Like this is one of the activity that we are doing. Sorry. Okay. We try to regulate. We regulate sport fishing. The difference between sport fishing is you fish for real fish, and then you
release it back.
Release the fish back to the sea. Yeah.
Me and my dad always do that if we're fishing.
Okay, then you should come to Rompin and try fishing for billfish. Okay. So those are the list of things that we plan to do. All the information will be put on our website. We have a website, www.rpbic.com. Encik Hafiz will go through this website with you, later part of the presentation after Dr. Fuad. So you can see from this website more information, pictures, and resources about conservation and all. Okay. Let me see what else I can. Okay, these are the example of program. You see here the billfish in the net. This was done by Innocent during RPBIC 2019. This is our booklet for the event, and this is our team, organizer. So, you see, we have Navy.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Will the hook cause injuries to the fish?
The hook will always cause injury to the fish. What we can do is we try to minimize the injury. Later
Alright,
on,
thank
Teacher
you.
Hafiz will explain the what we call why and how we do it. Okay. Hold on.
Thank you.
Okay. I think this will be my last slide to show this morning. If you have time, we will show you more. We have videos as well that we want to show you at the end of the presentation. You can stay with us to see about the event. So while we are Ocean Warrior, we the warrior. So what we are asking from you guys, what we wish we wish from you guys, what you can do for us is every one of us, we have circle of influence. You have your friends, you have your teacher, you have your father. Everyone can do their part to make things better. But in order to do that, you need to make sure you have to have accurate information. On TV, we have this advertisement about wabak berita palsu. So in order for us to be a warrior, we need to have accurate information. Then we should be able to fight. And to fight, we have to have ethics, etika. We have to know what is right, what is wrong. And for this age, the weapon of the warrior, like you already have now, is keyboard, your mouse, and your camera. You can do your TikTok. You can do your writing. Now, just put some marine conservation in your content that you are working on. The bottom part will be covered by Dr. Fuad. He's an expert for ocean issues as well. I think this should be my last slide for today. Sorry, let me show you this one. This is my map of collaboration that we have. Just to give you some feel and on what do we do, and for you guys, for young kids, maybe you can start learning about mind mapping. Anybody know about mind mapping?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everybody learns how to mind
You
map.
learn that in school?
Yeah, we need to
Yes.
put it
No.
up for getting anything.
This is very good too to organize your thought, especially when you have so many things in your head. Like myself. Okay, I think that should wrap up my event, my section for today. And as we have discussed with Izani, if there is a need for you to understand more about marine conservation, maybe we can have another session more in detail, more in depth about marine conservation. Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay, Miss Moderator, I think that should be my last slide for today. If you have any questions, feel free to chat. Feel free to comment, and then we'll try to respond to you. Thank you so much.
All right, that's a great sharing session from Mr. Munir Kasman. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully everybody gets some idea on what to write about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of ideas.
You mentioned
All right.
billfish, you get a bonus. Okay.
Now we'll move on to Dr. Fuad Miskun. Yes?
Yep. Okay, let
All
me
right.
share my slide first. Okay, everyone can see.
Okay. Yep, I can
Okay.
see it. Very
Oh,
clear.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, warriors. Wow, I see some of you already excited.
Morning.
It's
Okay.
It's just
Good morning.
Okay.
Okay, this is a seahorse. Okay, you are correct. This is seahorse. And what is this seahorse bring? That's it.
a cotton bud. I forgot.
A Q-tip.
And my-
Well, it's not advice. It's
Talking
something
about-
that actually in our house, right? And now everyone's wondering why is this cotton bud is with that seahorse? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you about quite a general. I mean, I'm going to add up some more idea to you instead of that billfish. I mean, you have seen the cute billfish and you have seen the large billfish there, right? Okay, so we're going to spin out a bit. We're going to diverse a bit into the ocean. But
Dr.
let me
Fuad,
just show you. Yes.
Dr. Fuad, your sound
Yeah.
is like breaking up a bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every-
it's kind
every-
of breaking just a bit.
Just a bit.
Ada longgar.
I'm
Maybe
I'm
there's
u-
supposed to be a caption type of thing. Everybody just read what the teachers have said.
okay. That's the caption there, right?
There's no
But
caption.
That's better now.
is it okay
Better
still
now.
right now?
Yep.
Is it okay?
Now
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
okay. Now it's okay. I can hear you clearly.
Sorry. Okay. So this is it. Okay. There's a picture of seahorse, cotton bud. There's picture of me. I'm not in the ocean. I'm not an animal. Okay. I'll just stay there. Okay. I'm from UIA, International Islamic University Malaysia. Okay. Let's go
Anybody
for
from
next
UIA?
slide.
Do we have anybody
Okay.
else in class UIA?
Yeah. We have lots of marine conservationists at UIA. No problem. Okay. So you see. So what is this?
This is a sea turtle, some turtle.
A giant turtle.
Is that a leatherback sea turtle?
Okay, so you see there's a turtle there and then there's a scuba diver there. Okay, for those who want to explore the oceans, okay, you cannot enter the ocean just like we are on the land. We cannot breathe in the ocean, okay? So how do we want to live in the ocean?
We have a gas
become a
tank.
scuba
we have
diver.
a-
Yes.
You have to
uh,
train
And-
as a scuba diver, right?
You need to take a license for that, okay? You need to take a scuba diver license because it's a new world for us and it's not a comfortable world for us to live in if we are without the scuba diving equipment. Okay, but the point is it's not that scuba diver lah. My point is that this is how the wonder of the oceans. Okay, so you see there's a blue oceans, so there's turtle, and then there's a lots of coral I'm going to share after this. Okay, so this is some quick fact about the ocean. Okay, so do you know that the ocean water is actually cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface? But do you know that why we are naming the Earth Earth? We just only 30% of land instead of the ocean. We have 70%. Why we are not naming our planet as the ocean? Right? If you are thinking something like that, lah. Okay. So we should call our blue planet ocean, not Earth. Things for you to wonder. Right.
Everybody
Okay.
just look from the aliens look from the top. What is that? Why does it have so many water?
Right. Okay. So we are still not explored yet all of our ocean water. We have a Mariana Trench. We have something that really deep, that more high than Everest mountain. Okay, and we are still not there. We are not exploring much of our oceans. We have still lots of mystery in the ocean. And then the ocean is actually they are giving so much to us. If even you are staying at the jungle, actually ocean is still contribute to you something, or especially on the oxygen. Okay, and then this is the benefit of the ocean for us. Okay, for those who don't know about this thing, maybe I didn't think you think that I'm not going to the ocean, I'm not staying at next to the ocean, why must I bother this thing? No, actually the ocean provides us lots. The ocean provides us the air we breathe. Okay, half of the world oxygen actually has come from the ocean. And then the ocean also control the climate regulations. You see that right now we are talking about global warming. You see that you feel a lot more hotter than before if you are realizing that. And then the climate change. So there is something that the oceans have as a man or change something, and then that's regulate, and then that's contribute to the climate regulation. And also ocean also has a very big impact on us on transportation. Okay, if you are doing shopping on Shopee or Lazada, much of your items is come through the ocean because it's much more cheaper than air flight, right? Okay, and then we do have some regulation and of course economy from the ocean. We have so much economy related things that from the ocean. If we call this economy in the ocean, okay, for those who want to know that, we call that a blue economy. Okay, blue, okay, the blue representative of the ocean water. And okay, we call that blue economy. And then we also have food. Yes, this one I think everyone knows. You eat food from the ocean, you eat fish.
Wait, can I ask a question for a moment?
Okay, no problem.
Since
Yes.
we drink like water is clear to us, then how the water is blue if it was together? Like the ocean water is blue. How did it turn to be blue?
So basically, water actually reflect the sky. If the sky is blue, you can get a blue water there. And also, if I want to go very deep one, you know the plankton. Everyone know plankton?
Yeah.
Yes.
From
Yeah, from SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Okay, yes, that one is a bad plankton. Okay, but when you have plankton so much, plankton need nutrient. Plankton need food. When you have so much plankton at the coastal area or at the river or just for at Kuantan we have Teluk Cempedak. I think from Selangor we have Pantai Remis. All the beach there. When the color is there, it's not so blue because it has so much plankton. The color is almost a bit darker, quite green, brown a bit. Okay, there is lots of color come whether it's from the plankton, whether it's also from the pollution. So there's lots of informations there. But when the ocean is so blue, it means that it doesn't have so much plankton. It doesn't have so much food. It reflects lots of wavelength or the color of the sky. So this is why they're so blue. Okay, it is. I think if you want to deep dive more into the color of the oceans, I can give you a class after this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So also we have the medicinal products coming with the oceans to fight cancer or Alzheimer's disease. Usually we have a seagrass, we have a seaweed. Yes, omega oil, all from the oceans. Yeah, no problem.
Is there any like medication that's like made by like materials in the sea?
Yes, we do have marine natural product from the biotechnology field. We can convert that into our medicational purpose. We have so much this thing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Okay. So you see, this is the color of the oceans. Okay, so
And
this
some
is
beautiful corals over there.
yes, it's a coral reef there. Or terumbu karang. For those, please do not say batu karang. Okay, batu karang is a penyakit. Okay?
Yeah.
We call that coral reef. It's a terumbu karang. Okay, this is some of the engine of the ocean because it contains lots of fishes that stay as a primary producer there. Okay, so you see the ocean is a very beautiful one here. And then so suddenly the ocean is so beautiful, but why am I crying? So some of fishes is crying, some of shellfish is crying, some of coral reef is also crying. Oh yes, for the coral reef part, do you know that coral reef is an animal?
What?
It's not a plant.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's like this one coral reef that can move.
I just
Yes,
found
it's
that
an
out
animal.
now. I do not
It,
do
like,
research on
bounces.
ocean.
Okay, nice. Okay, so I see some fishes is crying there, right? Okay, so you see why? This is it. Okay, this is some of the bad movement from the human. We have some oil spill, we have some switch pipe problem, we have some fertilizer runoff from the land. We also have chemical pollutions. And we also have a coral reef destructions from the habitat destruction from the fishing, from the overfishing. Okay, you see that the color of the coral for the healthy color, it will have some color like blue, chocolate, yellow, green, and then when it has become stressed because of the ocean acidification, then it will become white. Okay, so when you see the coral reef is white color, it means that it's either dead or it's not healthy anymore. Okay, so poor this coral reef, as you see at the photo there, before and after. Okay, so there are also some overfishing there. Overfishing means that you fish, you doing the fishing activity exceed the capability of the fishes to populate back, to breeding. I mean like if you want to eat fish, just eat the fish that are a market size or in a very good size for your stomach. You don't need to eat a very small fish. Let the small fish go big first, and then we catch that. That's the definition of this overfishing. And so some habitat destruction, you see that is a net there. there is a net there, some of the troll net. So when they doing the fishing activity there, they just disrupt all the coral reef there. So there's some problem. Yeah.
So that like breaks the coral?
Pardon?
So does the net just like break the coral or something?
Yes, it's just like that. You see like a bulldozer, like an excavator, just like that, like a stem roll. Okay, grab and everything. But then the one is one type of net now. One type of net is a troll net. We have lots of types of fishing gear. Okay. Okay, so you see that that thing is actually affect us. You see that this is the food web in the oceans. We have primary producer, we have primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. Okay, this is the circulation or the ecosystem in the ocean. We cannot disrupt that. It doesn't mean that we cannot eat the fish, no, but we must manage to catch the fish sustainably. That's the key point there. So because we want to ensure that these circulations or the ecosystem is taken care. So that is the fisheries management. Okay. So this is some photo of that. Okay. The things is here, much more I'm going to see you is about the plastic. Because as you are as a ocean warrior right now, plastic is something that you can hands on a bit. I mean, like if we talk about just now, we talk about overfishing, we talk about coral reef destruction. So as us, I mean, like as we are a citizen, normal citizens, you are kids. So what can we do about that? So we can do so much about that. But for this plastic, is something that you can do. That's why I'm going to stress it out about this thing, this plastic ocean. Okay, you see that? You see that guy there is in the middle of the ocean that are filled with plastic. Okay. So plastic is everywhere in the oceans. I'm doing research. I'm doing about this plastic, about this microplastic. We have plastic at the Mariana Trench, the floor. We have plastic at the Antarctic. You see, at the polar bear where they reside. We find a plastic there that nowhere, and not everyone stay there, but we still have a plastic there. So it's everywhere in the ocean. You can find. I'm going to detail about that later. We can find plastic in the fish. You see, later I'm telling you. Okay. So yes. Okay. This is about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. So this is actually a compilation of plastic that are recycled on the surface of the oceans that are much more bigger than one of state of I think it's almost the same size of our peninsula Malaysia. You see how much big is that? Yes, it's a garbage. We call that Great Pacific Garbage Patch. You can find it in the internet. It's almost half lah. I think it's way too much for the one peninsula. I think half of our peninsula. It's so big.
That meaning if somebody just grabbed like a big old net, just drag all of it out.
Yes, but it still came. It still came when you make it, clean it up. The plastic is still came. And why is it stay around like this? Is because it trapped in the gyre. Gyre means that it's circulation of ocean current somewhere at the North Pacific there. So they stay there. That's why when some of the plastic is trapped in there, it will circle there. That's why the compilation of that.
That's just
and if
scary if you just saw it and you
yes.
not know anything. Just like, what the heck is happening? Magic?
Yes, we are all scary about this, but do you know that maybe one of us or some of us actually contribute to this? This is scary part. Okay.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yes, much more scary because we don't know our sin. Okay, this is some from the news. I take it from the news. So you see that some of shark actually they eat the plastic because some of the turtle also eat the plastic because the turtle eat jellyfish. So jellyfish in the water, it's kind of a bit it's a mimic from the plastic. So they just eat the plastic, and so sudden the plastic is trapped in the stomach and they cannot breathe. And also there are also they still can breathe, but when they eat plastic every day and then it becomes stuck and it cannot it's bloated up because of that plastic. So you see, we have lost. This is actually the last year news. We I think for this year we are going to have so much news about this one. Just that we are in PKP so much, so it cannot be. So when we talk about plastic, do you know that we have plastic movement in the world every day? You have a World Ocean Cleanup Day, we have beach cleanup, something like that. So from all the data, actually, this is the data. This is some of data. So we have lots of plastic bottle, cigarette butts, plastic bag, straw, food wrapper, plastic bottle caps there. The thing is that because of the problem is plastic, because it lives so much, it lives so longer. Okay, you see that even for newspaper or for Apple core, it stays 7 weeks or 6 weeks, even though it's not plastic. But for plastics like disposable diaper, plastic bottle, it stay in the ocean for 450 years. Can you imagine? And then plastic is in our environment starting from 1950. Well, some of you are not born yet. I'm also on 80 something. Okay, and the first born plastic is still live until here, until right now, until the time I'm talking right now. Okay, so that's the scariest part of the plastic. It's good for us, but it lives much longer from us. That's the thing. Okay, so I'm going to think about this microplastics thing. Okay, plastic actually, from all the plastic that you see from the Great Pacific Garbage, and then when they have experienced so much in the oceans to get the UV, and also from the weathering process, and then they are going to break up into smaller pieces of plastic. We call that a microplastic. Okay, even from clothing, even from personal hygiene product. So this microplastic is actually the one that eat by fish and stay there, and you can find that microplastic inside the fish that you eat. I'm telling you, I'm doing a research on that, and we have found a microplastic in the oyster, and we have found the microplastic in the gut of the fishes that we eat from the market. Okay.
Oh
so,
my god, that is actually scary.
That's actually quite scary. But still, we are in the process of research saying that this microplastic still our body can detoxify that. But this is information that everyone must know how actually we contribute to this thing. Okay, like you said that everyone talking about biodegradable plastic, but you know that even though biodegradable plastic, it has for 1.5 years, it's still not biodegradable. It just become a very tiny particle of plastic. We call that microplastic. So you see that, well, you have one biodegradable plastic, and then you just throw it out, and then tomorrow you throw it out back, and then tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, and then the plastic has become accumulated. Even though you say that it's a biodegradable plastic, why can I just throw it? Okay, and then it accumulate, and then it become a problem because it has so much time to degrade. Okay, so during, well, this is also some of the photo. So during the pandemic, you see that everyone are not going towards the ocean much. Okay, so you see that ocean has much recovered from before. But do you know that we have found the increasing number of plastic actually because of mask and glove that we need to wear? You see, but it's a must for us. You must protect ourselves. Everyone must wear a mask. But that is how we want to dispose it. Okay, this mask has been found at the Soko Island. That Soko Island actually is very far from us. It's very far. It's the remote area at the oceans. So when we found it, say that we don't know actually where it's coming from. So and then it has become increasing because because of pandemic, everyone is wearing a plastic. Everyone is wearing a mask. Everyone's as a glove, and also everyone is using food delivery, and you have lots of plastic. and everyone is using the Shopee, everyone is using the Lazada to shop, and you have more bunch of plastic because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay. So it's not just from Malaysia, it's also from other country also, even from CNN. So we have war from company to company. So they are fighting to have this plastic mask and everything. So that's put some more numbers in Malaysia. Okay, about this marine conservation in Malaysia. Okay, so just now, Cik Muni just talking about this LKM. So it's a Lembaga Kemajuan Ikan Malaysia, and also we do have DOF or Jabatan Perikanan Malaysia. Jabatan Perikanan Malaysia has Taman Laut or Marine Park. Marine Park in Malaysia, they are totally about marine conservation. So when you went to Pulau Tioman, when you went to Pulau Redang, what else? Pulau Paya, Pulau Pentian, they are all under Marine Park of Malaysia. They are all under protection. You cannot fishing there. You cannot do any take it up, some coral there. You cannot. You will be fined. How many thousand? I'm not sure, but you will be fined if you are inside the marine park. Okay. So these are some of the local NGO or local university that are actually contribute to the marine conservation. It's either directly or either indirectly. We are under IUM there. We have the logo, and then we are under IUM Marine Schools. We are doing the conservation on education and awareness part. These are some of the organization that has been collaborate with us. So we have lots more. We have WBF and so on. We have so much there. Okay, it's not just us. Okay, and then World Ocean Day. So even France have started to doing a fine, and even some of scuba diver has using face masks because we have so much face masks in the ocean, and we just use that to make something else for that circular economy. Okay, for those you have, well, some of you have IG, Instagram, some TikTok or YouTube, you can do some challenge. You can do some glove challenge, you can do some mask challenge. I mean, you can fight each other. Who's the one who can found lots of masks compared to each other? And then you can just start like that.
Everybody's starting a war. Everybody's starting a war. I love you.
Exactly, it's a good war, right? I mean, like, yeah, I've got more. I got 100 right now in my hands.
What?
Wait, what?
Hey, hold on.
Hey, you had a head start.
You had a head start. It's not
Okay.
fair.
Someone must start. Someone must start. Anyone from you, if you are
Before
very
that,
like
I think
Captain
that I have
Ocean,
not.
please start.
But before that, I think I have not went out of my house since lepas raya.
And we can't really go to
We
beaches.
can't really go anywhere. We're just
It's
staying here.
not just at the beach. Just go around your house. You can find so much of plastic litter there. You see?
This is a plastic.
Yes, just find the plastic there and then just go for this challenge. Okay. Okay, so even in Malaysia, we have a Malaysia roadmap towards zero single plastic use from 2018 2030. We are going towards that. Even some of the banks start about the oceans. For NGO, we have so much beach cleanup. We have plastic cleanup. We have so much about ocean circular economy. So everyone is going towards
what is
good.
the most cleanest what negara tak macam apa?
The most cleanest way of to be clean.
No, the most cleanest state, I guess, in Malaysia. Yeah, that is the question.
Cleanest state, I don't have the data, so I cannot give the info right now. If I'm mistaken, I'll be just judged by the other state. We have the data of the Malaysia. We don't have the data of the state. I need to ask the Reef Check about this one, because every year we are
country.
Cleanest country. You can check that or the data from the Reef Check. You can just go for the Reef Check. They have the data right now. Okay, just Google that.
We can search in Google, right?
Yes, you can find, because that's the recent one. Last year we have been doing the plastic cleanup, so there's a data there.
The cleanest country in the world is Denmark.
Denmark, is it?
Yeah, it's Denmark.
please to make sure that the data also is accurate because it
The World
well, it's had,
2021.
yep. Okay, then we must beat Denmark. Come on, everyone. Come on, warrior. You must beat Denmark. Okay, so about I just want to inform you about SDG. So United Nations has put Sustainable Development Goal. They have 17 goals, and if you talk about the ocean, we are going towards goals number 14. It's below life below water. That is what our aim. And also during this 2021-2023 United Nations Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, so they have this approach. Within these 10 years, we are going to enhance everything about the oceans. We are going to repair the oceans. So for everyone, let's support this thing for the United Nations Decades. Okay, so what can you do? I mean, like after my talk, you can try to be involved in some local cleanup and try to don't litter and then find a trash can. Try to rethink. Rethink means that do you need that plastic or not? If you don't need that, you just don't use it. For example, when you're going to 7-Eleven, you're going to buy a bread that already wrapped in plastic, and then you ask the 7-Eleven at the counter, please wrap it in plastic. So why we need that? Just rethink about that thing, something like that. If you're already in the plastic, why you need to bring more plastic inside? For example, for me, I find some banana at the supermarket that is wrapped with plastic. You know, banana is already wrapped with your skin, with very protection.
Would they peel and then wrap more?
Yes, you see, no, they just wrap it just like that. I mean, like it's already protected so much. Why you need to wrap it that? Something like that. Something to wonder. Okay, so try to reduce, try to reuse, try to recycle. I'm thinking everyone, plastic is a king of convenience. It's good for us. It makes our life convenient. But instead of that convenience, it has also bring so much destruction to us. Okay, so we need to do something on that. We need to do something. Okay,
Teacher,
so yeah.
there's also invasive species, right? Like, for example, like the king crab.
Yes, yep. There are some invasive species problem into the ocean. Some of them are bring from the ship. Some of them we introduce that from our aquaculture program, something like that. From the ship, you know, there's a ballast water. I mean, for ship to float in the water, you need a water inside the ship to ensure that it can float a bit, or else
Wait,
yes, you need a ballast water. Try to Google a ballast water, BALLAST.
Okay.
You need you need, for the very big ship, you need to ensure that ship can drown a bit, at least half, to ensure that it cannot just like that lie on the ocean, something like that. Okay, so when they ship from the port to port, so they will fill in some water from that port, and then when they go to another port, they will fill it out and fill in back. So some of the species that are going towards in the ballast water, and then it will be introduced to other ports that are very far from that original place. Okay. Okay, it's about the marine conservation. I mean, like, okay, if you want to do some, maybe you think that I'm just one person, I think I'm not going to do that. But if every one of you actually, if every one of you doing the same, that thing actually really has an effect. We can help so much of our environment. We can help so much of our marine conservation. Okay, do something, at least do something. Just don't just lie, do something. Grab the knowledge and do something. It's not something that you know. It's always right now, it's about something that you can do with what you know. Okay, so you can also go to our IM Marine School to get some idea. We can go to the IM Marine School YouTube channel. We have been to the school before this, to the Bentong. We have some local schools, but you know, because of PKP, so we just doing so much on the online awareness. Okay, this is our station, InnoSam. So we have been doing some collaboration with Malcons and Topper right now. So this is our station, and we are just next to the very beautiful ocean. Okay, a very blue one. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Fahad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Be a warrior.
Okay. Oh, there's 81 people now.
Okay. Habibah.
All right, we got one more speaker for all of you. Our last speaker. All right. We'll change the slides.
Hafiz.
Okay, Hafiz is coming on board with some interesting stories and tips on the billfish. Okay.
Hafiz
Oh, so
on
how
my
is it
stage.
so far? You guys enjoying the session?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any tip for you guys?
Yeah.
Everybody just having fun at this point.
All right, having good ideas for you to start your essay. Okay, now I hand over to Cik Hafiz. Cik Hafiz, Assalamualaikum, all yours.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Hi everybody.
Hi.
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 Everyone can hear me?
Sounds not that clear.
Everyone can hear me?
Your voice is kindly not clear.
Okay, wait. Okay, everyone can hear me? Everyone
It's
can
kind
hear
of
me?
muffled, sorry.
Everyone can hear me? Hello? Everyone can hear me? Is it my voice clear
Yes.
now?
Yeah, your voice is now very
Yes, I can
clear.
hear.
Okay.
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 Hi
Hi everybody. I'm Hafiz from Melcons.
Okay,
Okay, I'm here to talk about RTBIC and also the fish. Okay. So anyone know about billfish
Sir,
before?
there's echo in your voice.
Yeah.
Can you hear my voice?
You can hear you, but the problem is echoey.
There's echo.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
hold on.
Okay, Munir, can you please unmute? Can you please mute yourself?
Sure.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Okay, go on.
All right. Does anybody knows about billfish before?
I mean, they kind of look like swordfish.
Okay. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to share a video to all of you regarding the Royal Pahang billfish on the 2019. And then after that, we will talk about the billfish and whatever you want to know about billfish. But first, we need to view the video first. Okay, Abang Munir, can you play the video from the start?
The video audio tak keluar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the pictures.
Okay, wait. We play again.
Can you guess? Can you hear now?
No.
Tak boleh. Just cakap lah, voice over lah. Tengok sound lah.
Abang mute. Abang mute.
Okay, tak apa. There's no sound. You can just do a voice over so that just explain the video.
Okay, so this is the RPBIC 2019. Mute, somebody please mute your sound. Okay, so we see the video from the 2019.
Oh dear God.
No. Oh. On. Mute. Dah. Dah belum? Okay. Ada lagi? Soalan apa mana lagi? Zoom, off Zoom. Okay. Alright. So we see the few of the boats over there. The RPBIC 2019. People. Okay, we have participated from the 19, right? 14 countries. Sorry, 14 countries. And boats together, 43 boats, 2019. They are from Japan, from Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, Germany, India, Singapore, and so on. So we also, on 2019, we got participation from 2 teams that are ladies teams. The first time, the ladies teams, all ladies come join the RPBIC, and RPBIC running for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Friday is for the registration. Saturday we got launching and fishing. Sunday also fishing in the morning, and the afternoon we got the ceremony for the closing and results regarding the fishing. Okay, this is the ceremony at the night, RPBIC. Okay, so for your information, the RPBIC have been running for 16 times, starting from 2004. And then the last times we do is 2019. 2020 we got pandemic. Also this year we are trying to do also, but we are waiting for the decision regarding the RPBIC 2021. Okay, the collaboration is within the also MOTEC and also Tourism Malaysia and Tourism Pahang. Plenty of other sponsors you see there. There are sponsors over there and the winners and so on. Okay. So that one is the last one, 11 to 13 September 2019. Okay, so regarding the billfish, okay, as you must know, there are plenty type of billfish in the world. In Malaysia, there are plenty of the type of billfish coming to Malaysia is actually the sailfish. Okay, you need to understand the differentiate between the sailfish and also billfish. Okay, the billfish. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Everyone can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have some technicalities right now regarding the display and so on. Okay. The billfish is what we can say the main group of the fish. Okay, what you can see over there Can you tell what type of fish is there?
Billfish.
Billfish.
Okay.
Billfish.
The billfish is the main group. Okay, the pecahan dia kat bawah tu dia billfish,
Marlin.
marlin, sailfish, and swordfish. What kind of billfish there? Can you see?
Marlin.
Marlin.
Yes.
Okay, good for you.
Marlin.
Yeah, that is a marlin. Okay, 10 points for you. Okay, can you differentiate between marlin and sailfish?
I think so. I think sailfish has bigger, what do you call, yang kat belakang tu, I forgot what they're called.
The sail.
Sail.
Giant like scale at the back there.
Yeah. You see the dorsal at the marlin?
The pointy thing at the head.
Yeah, at the head, you see the dorsal over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The small dorsal is marlin, and the big dorsal macam layar tu, layar kapal tu, that one is sailfish. Okay. Before this, someone else asked about the hook. Can you show the hook? Show me. Okay, there's plenty type of hook in the world. There's J hook, circle hook, and so on. Somebody asked about is this hook make any difference? Okay, the answer is yes. For the billfish, we encourage people to use the circle hook. Okay. Okay, we encourage people to use the circle hook. Okay, why is because standard hook that being used before this is a J hook. J hook will damage the fish because J hook is so small. It will be eaten the fish and it will stuck in the gill. You know the gill?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, the gill is insang. Insang ikan. Okay.
Anyone got gill here?
And anyone have gill inside their bodies?
No.
No, I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish.
Breathes with our nose, right? Okay. The fish, they breathe with their gill, insang. Gill in English, Malay is insang. Okay. Unless you are mermaid, yes. Okay. So there's the hook. You can see the hook over there. So the small hook at the first is a J hook. The left side. Okay, that one is a J hook. It's a small hook. That one is standard hook. It's been used before this for our ancestor to our right now, but the technology has become more advanced. So right now we are encouraging people to use the circle hook. Okay, circle hook. The hook is so big, so it cannot enter the mouths of the shellfish. Okay, you might wonder how we catch the fish. Okay, if you can remember the picture of the fish have horn, right?
Bill.
The horn we call bill. Alright?
Yes.
Dekat hidung dia tu ada macam paruh panjang tu.
Wait, do you snag it?
Excuse me?
So does like the fishing hook get it from there?
Yeah. So when the circle hook eat the bait, okay. So when the fish eat the bait, the circle hook will hook at the horn. It will not enter the mouth. So that's why we use the circle hook. Okay. Some of you may say, does the fish feel hurt or so on? Okay. That's why we have collaborated with the UIA to research regarding this issue. So we're waiting for we also waiting for the results of our collaboration. then we will send out the findings regarding this one. So you can also Google it, all the research and so on at the fishing magazine and so on, so regarding the billfish and sailfish. Okay, that one, you see the lady angler. Before this also we have lady participants in the Royal Billfish Pahang, but the participant before this sometimes mix with the male angler. So this that time of year 2019, we have 2 teams. They're all ladies. There are no male participants in the team, except the tekong lah, the captain of the boat.
So, girls power.
Girls power, power puff.
I have a question.
Yes.
How is it like since now we're all just at home, right? Can you share the experience of actually being at sea and like trying to catch these big fishes? Like, I'm sure all of us would want to know.
Can you repeat the question again?
How is the experience of being at sea and catching these big fishes? Like, how do you actually do it and what happens? I'm sure we all try to imagine, but I think it's best if somebody tells us what actually happens so we can imagine like what, yeah.
Okay. Actually, regarding this one, have you all know about the ikan kelah?
No.
Do you know what ikan kelah?
No.
What's that? What's that?
Okay. Okay. Have you know about ikan kelah? If you know about ikan kelah, okay, at the land, the fish at the what we call river, okay, what we call the ikan kebanggaan for a person to catch at the river is ikan kelah. Okay, the trophy fish for the land fish is ikan kelah.
May I ask why?
Why? Because it's hard to fish, hard to catch, and you hard to see that fish in the market, and the price is so high, expensive. One fish can maybe 300 or 400 ringgit one fish. That one ikan kelah at the land. Okay, at the sea. Okay, at the sea, the trophy fish is sailfish or billfish or marlin, whatever you want to call. Okay, the family name is billfish. Okay, so it is the trophy fish. Why we call the trophy fish? Because it is hard to catch this fish. Okay, okay. When you go to the Havana, Mexico, especially before this billfish is recognized at Havana, Mexico, at US, at the Mexico side. Okay, nobody knows that this fish is plenty in Malaysia. Okay, okay, only locals know this fish plenty in Malaysia. All right, this fish is hard to catch because first the size. You can see the picture before. The size is about 30 kilo, 40 kilo. Okay, 30 kilo fish.
Size of a baby.
Okay, 30 kilo fish is actually a small fish.
Wow.
That's why.
Small?
Yeah, small. Because average fish in Kuala Lumpur is about 40 to 80 kilo. The average fish.
Wow.
Okay, but when you go to the other countries such as the Mexico and the US, the fish is about 200 or 300 kilos. That's why everybody come to Kuala Lumpur to feel the experience to catch this big fish. Okay, if you ask about how we catch the fish, okay, in the morning we go to the sea. Within the boat, okay, we ride the boat at 8 o'clock, and then we go to the designated area, okay, and we search the fish. Okay, and then we wait, and then the fish will catch using the bait that we throw out. Okay, the bait we using the herring fish or maybe mackerel fish we use for the bait. All right, and then the fish will take, and then we fight the fish. Okay, landed the fish is about take minimum 20 minutes to 1 hour.
What? Man, that's a lot. You actually
just trying to pull it out.
Yeah, it's hard to pull it out. That's why we said it is a trophy fish.
And how dangerous is it? Because it's got like those big bills and.
Okay, it's really dangerous, but okay, there's a but. Okay, when we fight the fish over maybe 20 minutes or 1 hour, we fight the fish become tired. Okay,
You just gotta have the stamina for it.
Yeah, they got no stamina for it. They got no stamina to stab us with the horn, the bill. Okay, so we can get the fish, catch the fish, tagging the fish. If you want to picture with the fish, then you can picture with the fish. But there's a limit over there. There's two limits that all the captain must know. One, first they need to see if the fish is too tired or not. We can know the fish is tired or not. Okay. How we know the fish is tired or not is by their body skin. Okay, you see the video of the fish before. You see the video. The fish is kind of black. The color is kind of black or kind of dark blue or blue one or kelabu. Okay. That one is the standard of the fighting fish. That means the fish is still got energy. Okay. But when the fish gone white, overall white, the body change color to white. Okay. When the fish change color to all white, that means the fish is too tired. Then we have to release the fish.
How does it change color?
Yeah, that's one we need to research about that one.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes.
Does anybody like fallen off the ship or the raft or something while trying to catch the fish? Has anybody fallen inside the water?
Officially, we say no. Non-officially, yes. If you saw the YouTube, you see plenty of angler usually at the US side. Sometimes the fish bring them in the water, and also the fish can flip the boat over. That one in the United States side, because in the United States side the fish is about 200 kilo, 300 kilo, so it's very big.
Fishes will be the wrestler of humans. We will evolve.
So in Malaysia side, the fish is about 80 kilo. So I think every anglers can handle the fish.
Hopefully. If they can't, they bring one more person to hold them like, oh.
Okay, any other question? Okay, during last RPBIC, we also introduced the tagging fishing, because before this, we have no tagging, but during the RPBIC 2019, we do the tagging. So we do tag the fish, and some of the angler after that send their results of tagging. Some of the fish are found at the Australia side. Some of the fish found at Japan. So this fish is traveling fish. So they travel all migratory fish. So they travel all around the world. But that's why we're tagging the fish, because we want to know their pathway, where they are going, the route of the fish.
That meaning fishes might have been more and more advanced than us. They can just like swim around, while we here stuck in our houses, cannot go nowhere.
Yeah, except they don't bring any
Can I ask? Can fish have muscles?
Excuse me?
Can fish have muscles? I'm just curious.
That's one. I have no idea regarding that one. We need the input from Dr. Fuad.
Hold on, we're gonna
The
see
end
this
of
on
us if
Google.
they're not getting muscle.
Can fish have muscles?
Okay, and anyone else want to ask any more question regarding billfish?
Okay, does fish have muscles? Fish has more muscles than any other vertebrate.
I didn't
It
hear
does have
you.
muscles.
Excuse me?
It does have muscles. Fish does have muscles.
So I think that's all that I need to wrap. Encik Munir will show one last video and then we'll go back to the organizer to handle this session. Okay, Cik Munir, over to you for the video.
Question and answer. We're waiting for the video.
Okay. Question and answer. Yeah. Anyone else got question and answer?
No.
Can I wait?
Oh,
Wait. I have a question.
Aisha is trying to say something.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, what's the smartest like type of fish or
Fish.
sea animal?
Excuse me?
What's
I think
the
it'll be
smartest?
dolphin.
Yeah,
The
the dolphin.
smartest type. The smartest sea animal.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said octopus.
Is it
Oh, dude,
octopus?
they are very smart also.
I mean, at this point, we can even say sea lion.
But I've heard that what do you call dolphins use baby sharks as volleyballs for fun.
What?
Yeah.
Volleyball?
Yeah.
You can see the fish jumping in the morning.
Everybody is watching now the fish version of Haikyuu.
Abang Munir share benda last tu. File.
Okay, hold on. Ni apa? Turun tak cantik. Dah apa dia tengok? Tak tengok. Itu lagi. Sorry.
We got also some dolphin in Kuala Lumpur, but there's not much. Just small dolphin at Kuala Lumpur. Okay, some of you may ask regarding how we know that that area have a fish. Okay, this one is not a very scientific way. There's no theory regarding this one, but how we know that that area of fish got shellfish, okay, we see the bird. Okay.
Bird?
Yeah, we see the bird. Seagull. Okay. When we go out to the sea, we see, we look for seagull. If that area, plenty of seagull over there, there probably high chance that the shellfish or
Dolphin is the smartest sea animal. Uh-oh. Is everything okay?
Technical difficulties.
We'll be right back from our session.
Wait, what fish got him?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So the seagull will look for the what we call the group of small fish, and the small fish that we call the bait fish or the ball fish. Okay, the small fish will form the bait fish or the ball fish because they are being surrounded by the shellfish. The shellfish is down there. Okay, they hunt in a group, so they make the fish come swirling around, making the ball fish.
Ball fish?
Excuse me?
Wait, what? How does it become suddenly a ball fish?
No, like a lot of fishes come together and then it becomes a
It's
ball.
a pack. It is
Okay.
like a pack.
It's
It
like
is
Let
a
me
pack.
explain.
Okay.
Let me explain. The sailfish, they normally hunt in packs. Meaning it's a school of a group of fish we call school, right? School of sailfish, they will hunt in pack. They're gonna use their sail to surround their prey. You know, they work together, so they raise up their sail upright, and then they will surround the small fish. And then they will take turn to what you call to use the bill and knock the small fish with their bills. They use their sail to surround the small fish, and the small fish become like a big ball of small fish at the center, and then they will take turn. They go in and use the bill to what do you call? To ketuk lah the small fish.
So
You
it's
know,
kind of
the
like
small
a.
fish.
It's
So when the small fish in days, they go and eat it.
How
So
dare they?
oh, so it's
the-
kind of like one of those dogs that like herd up sheep.
yeah, the what do you call the seagull? They will see the billfish from the top. So when the billfish surrounded their prey, the small fish will sometimes will jump up from the water to in effort to escape from being eaten by the billfish. So that's when the seagull fly down and catch the small fish. So they share the small fish.
Oh man, that's free food there.
Yeah. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay, Habibah, I think the presentation is over from our side. It's 11:30 now. We
Yes.
pass back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, that was
Thank you.
Thank you.
that's a really interesting sharing session.
Thank you.
We've got so
Thank you.
much,
And it was
especially from someone
entertaining.
who's been there and organizing the competition.
It is fun. It's
Real
just fun now.
fishes. So I guess that marks the end of our session. Do follow our Instagram page,
Hold on, what is it?
Warriors, for updates on the next workshops and also how to register and submit your essays for the competition.
Wait, what was the name of the Instagram?
I'll repeat that it's We Ocean Warriors on Instagram, and you can see that. We've got all the links for the upcoming workshops there. We've got the terms and conditions for the competition. And again, I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Izani Amir for having helped us organize this, and Mr. Muni Kasman from Malcons for sharing, and Dr. Fuad Miskon just now telling us about the oceans and coming from like the academic side of things, to Mr. Noor Hafiz having experience in the competition itself and being at sea. Thank you, everybody. So we'll
Found it.
can we get everyone to do like a wave?
Thank
Can
you.
we try that? Okay, let's do a little sea wave together. Okay, 1, 2.
Come on, everyone.
Go.
The sign of warrior.
Everybody's got it.
Please go to our website and check out information about conservation and billfish competition at rpbic.com. Thank you.
Okay, can we get that on the chat so then we can see? We're gonna need all of these resources because you guys are gonna get to writing and you're gonna do some reading and research. And these are the people who you should be referring to. They've got all the information about the sea.
Everybody just like started.
Okay, can we have the link on the chat maybe?
Instagram is already on the Instagram link is already on the chat.
Is it already?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
already there.
Instagram is already on the chat.
Thank
I already
you.
followed.
All right.
Okay, thank you,
The
thank you,
moment that
everybody.
you told
All
us,
right,
the moment
we
that
look
you
forward.
told us is the moment
We
that
look
we
forward
do
to
this.
have your submissions and your creative ideas and your cool essays, and we look forward to have those submissions early. Right. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your school holidays
Have a
after
good
this.
day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye 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 bye
Bye.
bye
Thank you so
bye
much
bye
for this great
bye bye
session.
bye bye bye.
For helping us with
Bye bye
the,
bye bye bye
Semua
bye
buat
bye
wave je.
the channel.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Dr. Fuad, thank you so much for setting up the channel for us to do the session today.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh,
I'm
you
going
did
to
one.
end the stream, man. I'm going to end this.
Okay, alright. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, Dr.
sure.
Fuad.
Thank you so much.
Alright,
Yep,
okay,
no problem.
Munir and
Thank you, Tani.
semua orang. Thank you so much. Okay.
I hope you think helps.